What's that?
A little bit of bitters.
Right.
Some stuff that just to give it a little
To give it a little what? Okay. Thanks guys for watching How to Foodie Nation, where we foodies learn all the how-tos about your favorite trend Begonian cuisine. So today, Chef Jason and I will indulge our sweet tooths with bread pudding. Let's get baking.
Alright guys, bread pudding!
Dessert time.
Dessert time. I mean, we always do all these savory dishes and we decide to delve a little bit into the sweet aspect of it. We're like, hey.
Something that's truly Caribbean.
Yeah, of course, you know, a sweet man, you know, must know how to do these things. Roll eyes!
Let's go.
So, when making bread pudding, it was like the greatest way to use day-old bread, two-old bread, week-old bread. Stale bread on the whole is what I'm talking about. In the Caribbean, we always have bread in the refrigerator on the counter. It's like how to make a great dessert out of it. So it came out of that necessity.
So it's basically how to be economical with what we already have at home.
By all means, it's a old-time recipe in any Caribbean household, even throughout the islands, made bread pudding. I actually learned how to make bread pudding from a chef in Grenada.
Okay.
So it was amazing for her to teach me that. So I want to share it with everyone out there. So let's get started on that.
Sure.
So first and foremost, eggs. So you need to crack your eggs into your bowl. Basically what you're making is a custard. So you need to just basically get all these ingredients together.
Well, let me help you now.
Well, that will be excellent. You all know you're getting jokes here on the set with Chef Jason and Jason. It's not a serious show. It's just one that is fun to teach you all the fundamentals.
Yes.
I need you to start to whisk up those eggs.
Okay.
As you whisk it up, you're going to be breaking down the whites and the yolks. The whites in the recipe basically give you leavening power, so that's what causes the pudding to rise.
Okay.
The yolks provide richness. Very important. So as you whisk it down and you break them down, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of white sugar inside here.
Please do.
So it's a creaming, sort of a creaming method to some degree without the fat. But I like to say that because what you're doing is using the abrasive agent of the sugar against the yolks to create this nice custard. So for all those who make cakes, you know, it has that same method of you would use the sugar and the fat, except you have no fat inside of it right now, only the fat on the yolks.
Okay.
So we're going into with some milk inside there.
Please.
And give me a little bit of action in the wrist, you know.
You do this far better than me.
I do better than me.
I'm only lading, remember?
I don't whisk at home, my dear.
You don't?
No, I don't.
So what do you do then? You pull out a hand mixer.
I would sometimes pull out a hand mixer, but we are doing it the traditional way right now.
We're doing it the traditional way.
Sometimes we use tools and machines, but good old manual labor is good sometimes.
I find you always have me working, though.
Well, I have you working and you're a left-hander, so it's a bit different to see when someone is doing it and they're not too right. Because continue.
Thank you very much.
I know everybody out there loves my jokes. So as you break it down, you can feel the texture. It's get a little thicker inside there.
This base is similar to that of an ice cream base, no?
It's a custard in the sense that that's what it is. So if you make like custards at home or creams for fillings or ice cream, this is essentially how you would start it. You would heat it up, it will get thicker. In this case, we are not heating it at this point. It will cook in the oven.
Okay.
A vanilla essence. Put that inside there.
So we get into the flavorings.
We get into the flavorings of it. So this is where the vanilla comes in. We're going to put in a little bit of cinnamon. Of course, we love that.
Spice.
Cinnamon rolls.
That warmth.
That warmth, definitely. Throughout the holidays. And I guess that's why we would use this sort of dessert, especially when people come over in the Caribbean household, because it's very comforting and warm.
Yeah.
It has that warmth in it. Speaking about that spice that just lingers in the back. Nutmeg.
Love nutmeg. It's so warm and the smell of it alone is delicious.
It's great, and a little bit goes a long way.
It does.
Pretty much any sort of spice that you are fancying, you could put it inside here.
So I want to ask about a specific one that I know we know a lot about in Trinidad. Tonka bean.
Tonka bean,
How would that work in here?
I think worked really good inside here. I've had tonka bean ice cream, I've had it in sweetbreads. It's that little spice, it's in a pot, it grows from a tree, it falls, you crack it open and you grate it. Very similar to
nutmeg. Correct.
And that is something that belongs here to Trinidad and Tobago and some Caribbean islands. And we use it and we're very proud about it.
Right.
Every warm that has a vanilla aspect to it.
So we could put it in here.
You could put it inside, that's not a problem.
What's that?
A little bit of bitters.
Right.
Some stuff that just to give it a little
To give it a little what? Okay. Got it.
It's great in desserts.
I got it.
Something about salt works well in desserts. You know why, guys?
It brings out the flavors, no? Of the
Correct,
sweets.
yes. It brings your palate back to a neutral state where literally you could define what is sweet and what is salty. So a little bit of salt inside it pushes or amps up the sweetness that you put, such as the vanilla and the other spices.
Okay.
So as you get that in together like that, you can see that it's coming really, really nice. nicely.
Quite nicely, I think, and I can feel the texture changing in my
very
hand.
good. So it's going to get a little firmer now.
It is.
We're going to put some raisins. So it's such a quintessential ingredient that you use in bread pudding. I've never seen a bread pudding more so without raisins inside of it.
But what else can we put in a bread pudding?
Well, besides that, I've seen people put bananas inside there.
So we're talking about fruits, like what about mangoes?
You could put mangoes.
Apples.
Apples, Granny Smith apples work well inside there also. Even the raisins that I put inside there, if you soak them a little bit in a little bit of alcohol.
Ooh, so we're talking about a little bit of coffee liqueur perhaps, a little bit of Irish cream maybe.
And you all say that how Kezzy doesn't know about stuff. She knows all the fancy stuff. She's
Kezzy does eat and Kezzy does drink.
A little bit of mixed peel. That's
Chef,
that.
I need you to
colorful.
explain for me what exactly is mixed peel, because I've heard that it's dried fruits.
Okay, so first and foremost, it was made from the peels of fruits such as oranges, even pawpaw, and it was, preserved.
Yeah.
Sugar. They don't make it like that again. They just use pawpaw.
Okay,
They
so
cube it up and
basically
it's
it's
colored.
dried pawpaw.
It's dried pawpaw that is colored, but the real mixed peel is actually the peel of fruits that are preserved and sweetened, and it's really great. If you could get your hands on that, please use that. In the meantime, this works pretty well. The mixed peel that you get, which is typically pawpaw.
Right. Okay.
You have that together.
Tell me how you feel.
I feel nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
I think I'm putting some good elbow grease in there, man.
I think so. I mean, yeah.
What
I'd say
next?
walk in that. We have
Bread.
hops bread. Now, don't be worried about the type of bread that we have. Throughout the islands, I've made this, and in Guyana they would use tennis rolls. Barbados they would use salt bread.
Okay, so it's whatever you have then.
Pretty much any type of neutral bread that you have at home that may be old. And when I mean neutral, basically bread that you would make sandwiches with.
Okay.
But tends to be a bit dry. So we here in Trinidad and Tobago, we use hops bread. And we just break it off just like that. As you can see, it's rather brittle.
So how stale does the bread have to be for me to use it in a bread pudding?
I would literally say, maybe 4, 5, 6 days old, you get a
Okay.
really good result.
Okay.
So what I need you to do is put it inside there for me.
Sure, will do.
And again, I've seen people use brioche, but they get really fancy croissants that go inside their French bread. Don't worry about it too much.
Something that soaks up.
Correct. And
all
that's
the
why when
liquid.
it's stale, it just absorbs because it's dry. It absorbs
Okay.
more liquid. And just put it in just like that, gently. And this is maybe like about 6.5 cups of bread, and that 6.5 cups of bread, and that's about maybe 7 hops bread in total. So what I want to do is gently just bring it in together and allow that bread to just absorb that custard.
Right.
At that point in time, you don't want to move it around too much, just let it do natural absorption take place. And we're going to check back on it in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
Alright guys, so as I switched over to a spatula just to help me just integrate everything easier. This has been soaking.
Yeah.
Bring my tray in for me, please.
Okay, so let me get it in here.
Normal Pyrex dish with a little bit of oil just to grease it to ensure that the product doesn't stick. And what we're going to do is...
Want me to help you out?
Yes, please, madam.
Okay.
I'm going to pour it out. It does have a little bit of moisture inside of it. It's very important. It's going to bake, so we need it to stay moist. It will dry up in the cooking process.
Okay.
Alright, so you've seen all the fruits inside there. Beautiful. Now, I'm just getting more and more intrigued. I think next time I'm making this, what I would actually do is put little pieces of banana inside here.
I was now going to say, Chef, I see you have bananas here.
You're
Put
holding
it in.
out on that.
Sorry. Next
Bananas.
time.
A little bit of cubed bananas inside there work very well. And you did say you like bananas.
I do.
Good to go. So you want to space it out nicely. Ensure that, we get a nice layer. We have the oven set at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is going to go into the oven for about 45 minutes to bake until it's cooked. We get a nice brown exterior, a little crusty on the side, but soft and cooked on the inside. Let me
Let's
take it
go.
away. Yeah. I'm just tempted to probably put a scoop of ice cream on this.
Ooh.
You see, as it came out of the oven, it's slightly warm.
Why don't you have ice cream?
Oh, I have to get ice cream. But next time we do it, or next time you make it, in fact, I'll get the ice cream.
I guess I have to bring the ice cream
It's
too.
pretty much as simple, and I know you know how to do it now. Step by step, we showed everyone out there.
Yes.
So I know it's not that difficult, and I mean, it's beautiful color. You've seen all the
So
fruits.
nice. We even see little specks of the spices, the cinnamon and nutmeg.
As I was thinking, what we could fold into this also is some desiccated coconut. Flaked coconut would be very nice.
Yum.
Nuts, almonds, walnuts, all these things. Feel free to experiment.
Now I'm thinking about dessert. Like this video if you love desserts.
What?
Actually, comment. Tell us what other desserts you want us to try. Like, Chef did not wait for me, so...
Well, you talk, I eat. That's my job is to eat now. Beautiful textures. You could see the fruits inside there, all the spices. It's nice, huh? You can have cinnamon coming through. You get a burst of each piece of mixed peel inside there. That's the beauty about it. It sweetens it itself. You have sugar, but the fruit really does impart a lot of sweetness.
It makes you think of an evening at Granny's house.
What about tea and coffee?
Yeah.
This should be pretty good with this also. Guys, you need to try this. Even if you do, make sure to post it. Tag us. Let us, show us how you made it yours with different fruits. We spoke about mangoes, apples, bananas, the integration of it, and changing it up. And so show us. Chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. Chocolate chips.
Why did we put chocolate in there too?
Alright. Anybody who makes it with chocolate chips,
tell us. And put some ice cream on there.
And matter of fact, like this video right now and share it.
So until next time, guys, happy eating. Bye bye.